Hello my dudes, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be recording a little room tour for you guys. We're just going to be going over this corner that you see behind me here. That's the area of the room that I decorate with all my little goodies. I love my corner. It's super reflective of who I am and what I like and what I'm currently into. I would say it's done, but it's never really done because it's constantly changing and I'm constantly moving things, doing different things, putting up new stuff, and that's part of the appeal. It's always reflective of who I am now. So I hope you guys like it. We're gonna jump right in and hopefully you guys like the little tour. We'll start off the tour with my side of the bed. At the top here, resting on my pillows, we have the Amusables Rainbow and Amusables Moon. I think they look super cute together, so they just chill up there. Down here, we have a little daisy pillow, this little Build-A-Bear ladybug, and LBB Jellycat that I got for Valentine's Day this year, and my spring green frog. His name is Francois, and he is the best. I cuddle with him a lot. You can kind of tell. But I love him dearly. Moving along to my nightstand. I love my nightstand. It has lots of storage space, which I love storage space. On this top shelf, we have an Amusable Star Jellycat, this little jar. This jar is full of bread tags. I don't really know how this started happening, but it did, and now I just collect them. Bread tag jar, tiny bicycle, tiny bear, calico critters that just kind of hang out here, a little crochet Kanken bag to match mine, and this little whiteboard. I like to change the sign on it every once in a while. This one's been up for a few months, but I like it, so that's okay. And my beloved Polaroid camera. Then down here on the main part of my nightstand, we've got my emotional support water bottle, some calico critters hiding back there, candle. This is my little glasses stand to hold my glasses on at night. We have this little wooden stand that I actually made out of some wood pieces I got at Dollar Tree. I just kind of super glued them together. On the top part, we got more calico critters. This guy's got a little needle felted carrot I made as this little snack. This guy's got a little cookie. The cookie's in a Ziploc bag that I also made by resealing a cut up Ziploc bag with a hair straightener. So yeah. Tiny wooden bear pin that I love dearly, but I'm so scared to wear because I'm scared it'll fall off. But he hangs out there. This little squishy, I call him my little pear boy. He looks like a little anthropomorphic pear. I don't know if that's what he is, but that's what he is to me. A little calico critter mouse just chilling in the corner. On the bottom half of the shelf, we got a tiny Play-Doh, little origami frog, and a crochet duck. Oh, and check out the little Marshall pin hiding back there. Here we have my little maple Lego set. I'm so happy I got this little mini Lego set. It's my favorite. The tree is not stable. I'm missing the piece that it was on, but I don't know where it went. This is where I keep my jewelry. I made this little thing out of polymer clay. Take off the acorn cap and the jewelry hides inside. One of my proudest little creations. Now for this little shelf here, we've got my word search. If you don't know, I love word searches. My iPad, my little Build-A-Bear Workshop brush, a little toast notepad, and this is what I like to call my little sensory bin. Got a bunch of essential oils and my favorite fidget toys for when I need it. This has boring stuff. And on the bottom here, we got a little baby Jellycat display box, extra blanket, and one of my favorite things that I own. Tell me you're jealous. Now starting along the wall here, we have this cool little video game light, which I just turn on from this little button here. I found it at, I think, Marshall's, and it was only like $5. It was on sale. It was awesome. On top of it here, we have this little custom Lego doll that I made in New York City. A little tiny egg basket, a little mini Totoro, my favorite little paper crane that I keep hanging up here on my plushie net, some artwork from ObSobs on Tumblr, on Instagram, I think too. I'll put her link in the description. More Jellycat tags, stuff like that. Down here we have the first sticker I ever made. I was very proud of myself. Some artwork of Elmer I made recently. Up here we got my first crochet sweater I made for one of my Jellycats. I was so happy. So proud of myself for finally making something in crochet. More tags, and one of my favorite things here, my miniature display box. So this is basically just a regular box that I got at a craft store. I attached twine to it and hung it so that I could display all my miniatures and be able to see them all through the glass. I do have more miniatures than these. I just put some of my ultimate favorites in here so I could see them every day. On the top, we've got calico critter, little Mayleg mice fireplace, these two guys that I made out of clay, my little Clay Fergus and Lolly with their little coffee, tennis ball, my miniature bookcase. I love this. This is where I'm gonna display all my miniature books. Tiny plant, tiny duck, and this guy's actually not a calico critter. It's what are they called? Woodsies family. Basically knockoff calico critter, but I love the frog, so I got him. And a tiny pine cone. Moving back though, we have this little crochet holder that my mom made for me. I keep my little Amusables egg in there with his little frog hat, and Amusable cherries that I got at my Jellycat VIP event invite. with all the other people who went. So these are very special to me. My plushie net is what hangs up here. A lot of friends up there. I kind of wish I could have them like on a shelf instead of a net, but for the time being, this is what works for our current space. I keep a lot of my bag clips here so I can kind of look at them every day. If I decide to attach one to a bag, I can change it out easily. It's pretty good for now. Then of course there's this. This is where the majority of my Jellycats are. Basically under here is a bin. It's just hidden. There's a little storage bin, and so once that storage bin was full, they just kind of piled up on top of each other. So now it just looks like a giant pile of rogue plushies on the corner. But you can see some of my favorites are up top right now because they're the ones I go for most, so they kind of end up on top. My big smudge bunny's there, easily accessible. Back here we have a print I made. It says friends drink hot cocoa together, and it has a little spring green frog Build-A-Bear and a little gunned goober bear, which I love. This is another thing I made here. It's a little painting on wood. I made it a long time ago, but I still love it a lot. On this shelf I have my Amusables pine cone and this big ass pine cone that I found one day that I made my husband pull over on the parking lot to find and grab it off the street, and I still have it. And so yeah, that's there. And this little mini campfire scene I made. This is a little tea light candle that I just glued a bunch of sticks to from outside. And I made the little graham crackers and chocolate and a little makeshift s'more out of polymer clay and wool and paint. Attached some wool to a stick to make the little marshmallow on a stick. I was super proud of this. Never took any pictures of it, but I do love it. Above that, we have this shelf, which holds one of my duck lamps. I say one of. I do mean I have multiple duck lamps, a tiny Build-A-Bear box, tiny coffee, and my little baby puffball duck Jellycat. Behind that, we just have a lot more tags, more stickers I've made, sticker sheets from Jellycat. I just like to fill the space with Jellycat tags pretty much. This shelf here has a few of my other favorite miniatures. This little cake I made out of a few different things, clay, Miniverse miniatures. It did kind of fall apart because I did accidentally drop a lot of these, but my tiny bananagrams, tiny dollhouse, just a bunch of little guys. This is a Mailing Mouse lamp and it actually turns on. It's the cutest thing. I'll turn it on for you. I'm gonna cry. I love it so much. Every time I see it, I just get so excited. This also turns on. I forgot to show you. Ta-da! Below that shelf, you see this little hook here. It's super cute. It's just this little button shape on it. I got that on clearance at Michael's, I believe. And that holds up my headphones and this little 25th anniversary Jellycat bag that I kept. Then to the right of that, we have this framed art print from Anna Laura Art on Instagram. I love her work so much. She's arguably probably one of my favorite artists. And hanging up on that frame is a tiny bunny and a tiny needle felted cow that I made. Up here, we have my pin collection. I usually keep my pins on my backpack, but I've been using a faux leather purse lately, which I don't want to put pins in, so this is where I've been keeping them so that I can see them all the time. Some Jellycat ones. These are some Animal Crossing ones that I got on my recent trip to Canada from a local artist, and just some other different random ones. This is a felted smudge bunny pin that I actually made. Oh, and some Strand stickers from the Strand in New York. Above that, we've got this shelf with my little honey home bee Jellycat, and just some more tags and art hanging on the wall. That's a print from when I got my first collaboration with a company from Aurora, the Spudster collection. And lastly, we have this little cabinet thing here. This has just a bunch of my clothes, so you don't need to see that. But on the top, we have a second duck lamp. This little box is going to be for a craft I'm working on. I just haven't started yet. Big button, this little bear candle holding a hive. I got this in Canada. I love it very much. Minecraft bee squishy, Jellycat tags, tiny bunny, jar full of buttons. I actually painted the jar as well. And my favorite thing I have, tiny little Olive Garden menu I made. I really love Olive Garden. Below that is just some more Jellycat tags, 25th anniversary stickers, and a little Boyd's Bear teapot set that I love. Super cute. I got that on eBay. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Besides, I guess I didn't show this little garland thing. I can't remember where I got this garland from, but it was super cheap. It was either like from the Dollar Tree or from Walmart. And I just keep some more Jellycat tags hanging on those with little clothespins. And I think that is pretty much everything. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I had a lot of fun making it. I've kind of gotten out of the groove of making content at all, really, not just on YouTube. I'm taking a bit of a break from Instagram, but I'm feeling the creative juices kind of flowing for YouTube videos again. So hopefully I'll be making more videos pretty soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.